Alrighty, well, I understand, but I thought that he would be keeping his weapons with him, as said.
The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed.
That is a good question indeed, and a lot of skulls over there.
These statues can't be new. The Necromancer must have had them made when he ruled the island, 1,000 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
A man would have had to be
Long time
mightily
ago.
pleased with his own countenance to surround himself with these abominations.
Yeah, that's a lot of statues of himself, for sure. Lots of skulls.
Skulls? Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating. Whose skulls are those? They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King.
Probably not.
Skulls? Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating. There's something odd about that wall.
Interesting.
The wall feels different from the other walls.
I'll look more into it soon.
Why would they need an anatomical chart?
Are they doing something with the magicals here? Experimenting or something?
What's the administrator doing with that? Why would they need an anatomical chart?
Interesting.
What's the administrator doing with that?
Oh.
It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir. This necklace has 6 suns and 6 moons, granting the administrator access to and authority within the innermost circle. That's a remarkably senior position for an ordinary sister. It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir.
Doesn't seem that she's around here at the moment,
It
though.
appears to be pointing at something in this office.
Oh yes, this is something that I have to do towards that wall, I'm sure.
Azadir. It's been a long time. I long to see her sun-kissed walls again, to drink from the first river, and to smoke fresh kaba root. Soon, goddess willing, I'll return home and pass judgment on those who have twisted our sacred laws in their favor and led our people into darkness.
Quite a few.
The administrator must have a fantastic view from this window, when it's not pitch black outside. The administrator must have a fantastic... There's a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape through here even if I had no other choice.
Guess so.
The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor.
That speaks in
I've
her
tinkered with
favor.
knitting in the past. It's an honorable and gentle trade. Anyone who knits can't be all that bad.
Can't
The
they?
administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks
But
in
nothing
her favor.
interesting otherwise, I guess. That's a document.
It's an official document, addressed to the administrator. It's an official document, addressed to the administrator.
Whatever kind is
Due
a
to
different
disease
question.
spreading amongst the prison population, we
Oh,
recommend reducing the amount of Dalmari meat used for inmate rations. What is this? We do not
Dalmari
want disease
meat?
spreading inadvertently within the magical population, as this will negatively affect test results.
yeah, I was saying that they are
God,
testing something. Doing some tests, I don't know for what reason,
this
however.
mean?
Bad stuff, that's
What
what.
does this mean?
Why can't we take it? I think that it would be good to have that sort of
It doesn't budge.
informations.
Must be locked.
Okay, well, good.
The First Mountain. One of our seminal religious texts. Mother Utana made me memorize much of this book when I was 12 years old. 1,000 pages. Densely printed. Memorized. Insanity.
But yeah, of course, like, I don't think that the overall 6 sisters or all of them shouldn't be able to know about all of this stuff. But there's the few who are specifically pulling the strings.
Still feel a bit queasy looking at it. And I still remember every page as though I read it only this morning.
Well, guess that's okay. What is this then?
It's a letter, signed by the administrator. It's a letter, signed by... The last round of testing surpassed our loftiest expectations, confirming initial theories. The Dalmari plague has successfully been triggered in a 7-year-old Zidling. The creature survived 3 days before succumbing to fever and bleeding rashes. It died in blessed agony. The disease has not yet settled in an adult Zid, or plague-resistant Dalmari. Further mutations are required before we can move on to the next phase.
I know what they're doing
Shadow's
then.
name?
They're trying to create a disease that could just easily be spread out, and it would kill every last one of the magicals, so that the land would be completely pure from any magicals in existence. Quite clearly. Why? It's a very bad plan. Very, very stupid and a bad plan and a horrible plan.
It's sickening. What are they doing to the prisoners?
Yeah, and for what purpose? Even more so.
It's sickening. What are they doing to the prisoners?
Alrighty. So, I need to do something with that, plus then there was this wall. Yes, Alright.
It's been
what
decapitated,
do I need to do
like
with
all the
you?
other statues in this place. It appears to be pointing at something in this office.
Interesting as sus that it's just pointing into this window, though. For the
There's
moment.
a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape
I
through
do
here
not
even
have
if I had no other
anything.
choice.
So, open the locked drawer and find information. So how am I supposed to do everything like that? I don't see there's anything below there after all, like...
It's been decapitated,
For example...
like all the other statues in this place. Locked. It doesn't budge. Must be locked.
I don't see anything else here rather than just a few, though. So I think I would have thought that we would have been able to just move this somehow with some sort of a mechanism. Well, there's a... No. Just the first mountain book. I was already thinking if I would be able to take that pen and use it somehow, but clearly not. Clearly not. Huh. Well, what are we
Whose
exactly
skulls
supposed
are
to
those?
do?
They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King.
I doubt I can use the necklace in any way. Doesn't seem like it.
There's something odd about that wall.
So, what am I supposed to do is a completely good question here. What exactly am I supposed to be doing? Nothing weird about this wall. Necromancer Kings. All statues decapitated. Just the head off from all of them.
It's a letter, signed by the administrator.
That's a pretty painting too.
Azadir. It's been a long time. I long to see her sun-kissed walls again. To drink from the first river. And to smoke fresh kaba root.
Can I now
tinkered
take
with knitting
this?
in the past.
Like, I was
It's
thinking
an
just
honourable
like
and gentle trade.
if I could do something
Anyone
with
who
those
knits can't be all
needles,
that
but
bad.
apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, I was able to do something else. Okay, like that, okay. I was like wondering what the hell was I able to do. Okay, latch to open that.
A stone head,
Uh-huh.
belonging to one of the statues
No.
depicting the Necromancer King.
He looks so much like Glax, though. It's exactly like Glax's head for some reason. Maybe that's the reason they wanted him. Well. It so looks like Glax.
This probably belongs to one of the statues here. The Necromancer's little head. How could anyone have been terrified of this ridiculous-looking man? This probably belongs to one of the statues here.
Yes, it does, of course. Only one that it can fit into. Yeah, now I can turn it. Not that way, though. Oh. Now, it gives either those open or something else open. Okay.
Goddess, what is this abomination?
That's a very, totally, perfectly good
This is
question.
not defensible. This is madness. Goddess, what is this abomination?
Probably one that is a disease written now by the disease they have created. Oh. Oh.
It's too dark to... What is that? Down there? Are those... bodies?
Very clearly so.
It's too dark to... What is that? Down there?
Oh
Are
dear.
those... bodies?
I would have really expected more so that
You
there would
made
have been
it.
some sort of a
For a while there,
Trap.
I didn't think you would, but those guards. Standards have fallen. I may need to behead someone, set an example.
Is that Beep?
Guys, I can't believe you're really here. The Apostle. I am so starstruck right now. I mean, I'm your biggest fan.
I somehow doubt that.
What's going on? Is she... dissecting a body?
Kind of. I don't know what kind of a stuff she's doing here. Not good stuff at the very least.
Biggest... what? What's going on? Is she... dissecting a body?
A fanny.
Big... what?
I followed your career. I know every crusade you've undertaken, every conversion you've carried out, every infidel you've judged and found lacking. I always dreamed we'd meet someday, and here you are, in my lab. Goddess, and look at the state of me. I'm such a mess. I do apologize, but you caught me at a disadvantageous moment. I was just about to start cutting.
Bib!
I think that's Beep.
Is that Bib?
Yeah.
Is that what this thing is called? I was aware that it knew you, so I thought it appropriate to work on this one tonight.
Let him go!
But I'm not finished. Oh my. I'd always dreamed of meeting you, but in my dreams, I never had to pull a gun. And you weren't wearing clothes. I guess it's true what they say about dreams coming true. Do you think me too presumptuous? There's only the two of us. I'm sure you won't tell. I could call for the guards waiting outside the door, but then our little chat would be over, and I feel we still have so much to talk about.
Totally. Attack.
She's hurting an innocent child. Goddess, she's a monster.
Yes.
I could never have imagined anything like this. I don't think she was surprised to see me. She must have had advance warning. But how?
I think I want some extra information.
You knew I was coming.
A little bird whispered in my ear. We knew you boarded the cloud ship back in Marcuria. You and that strapping Dolmari slave of yours. A rapid dispatch was sent ahead with word of your imminent arrival. My eyes only. No one else knows you're here. I knew this was fate, playing her cards, granting me the opportunity to meet you face to face, to explain what we're doing here. I was hoping you'd approve. This camp is a research facility, Kian, not a prison, not a death camp. We're doing very important work. In the last 5 years, we've made so much progress. We're closer than ever before to producing the cure.
What
The
cure?
cure for
The
magicals,
cure.
not to
For
exist.
magic, of course. We're creating
Yes.
a scourge to wash the world clean. When we unleash our holy plague, it will spread like wildfire across all continents. Humans will be perfectly safe, of course, but magicals, they will die. Every single one of them.
You're insane.
No, it's perfectly safe. We're doing science here, not black magic. We're being very thorough. You see, we started with the Dolmari plague. Do you know about this? Many decades ago, it killed almost half the Dolmari in the world. But then it weakened, and the remaining Dolmari became resistant to the disease. A real shame. It would have saved us a lot of work if it had killed them all. What we're doing, what we have done, is modify this plague. It no longer affects only Dolmari. It affects all things magical. People, beasts, insects, plants. Anything infected by magic is cleansed, eradicated. I don't like to brag, but it's fiendishly clever.
God, I can't even say about Pip anymore, but on the other hand, I didn't want to necessarily involve him. I just want to be able to save him, and that's then all a-okay. But yeah, some people apparently here really hate magic. Completely. 100%.
Who would authorize something so demonic and inhuman? I don't understand why anyone would do this. Who authorized this?
The Office of Scientific Progress, of course. The Prophet approved it. The Six don't know the details, but they know we're working on a solution to the magical problem. They turn a blind eye, but I'm doing this work so that they don't have to. We're getting our hands dirty. For the Goddess, for the Empire, for the future of humanity. You can see the light in that, can you not, Kian?
You're evil.
No.
What you're doing here is evil. This is the Shadow's work, sister.
Evil. What Magicals did to us, to our nation, that was evil. Those precious Dolmari of yours murdered my family, burnt our farm to the ground. My brothers and sisters. They were children. What had they ever done to deserve that? They died in agony, crying for our parents while those beasts just watched. And what they did to me afterwards.
Again.
We're doing this so that no one will have to go through what they went through. Now you've made me upset, Kian. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, I'm the one holding the gun. One shot, and they'll come running through that door. Of course, you'll already be dead. You'll be...
Liko? Yes. I was thinking so. Good. Good thing that you arrived. Would need to stop that right away. No. God damn it. No. Seriously. What am I supposed to do? Liko, watch out. What am I supposed to do here? Oh yeah, I know what I need to do. I need to point that thing into his so she drops. But I didn't realize to think about it first. I was thinking that maybe I can somehow just push her or something.
Careful!
Oh, okay. I can't even say something to Liko while this thing is going on. Go. Need to turn this thing. That was the wrong direction, wasn't it? Press the wrong direction quickly. That was the direction I did it before, but that was not the right direction now.
You'll pay for this, Kian! You'll pay for this!
Once again, my reflexes prove superior to yours.
They would have dodged
Or
this
not.
bullet.
You don't dodge bullets.
Try me. So what's going on here?
Long
Horrible
story.
stuff.
Who's she?
I'll tell you later.
Help me! Oh, Goddess, help me! I command you!
Sounds like she's very upset.
She is. So, what have you been up to, aside from all the stabbing?
Freeing prisoners, arming them with Azadi blades and spears, blowing things up.
Sounds fun.
Good stuff.
It was.
Yes.
Huh. Is that Bip?
It is. He's unharmed, thank goddess. I was just about to...
Stand down, Dolmari. What in Shadow's name is going on? Where's the administrator?
Down there.
Down.
Get me out of here. Light, protect me, I'm hurt. My legs are broken, I'm bleeding!
Do you want to explain what's happening here, Kian?
Please, Mia. Ask your men to stand down. I serve the goddess, same as you. The administrator does not.
Fine. But if you don't tell me everything, and I mean everything...
I will. You may want to sit down. This is going to take a while.
Yes, it really is going to take a while. Because there's a lot of horrible stuff going on behind you guys turning the blind eyes or goddesses or the... Yes, the six turning a blind eye to those actions. I don't think they really necessarily even realize everything. And what are you doing? I was afraid you would be having something to do with him. But on the other hand, if you were already doing something with him, then most likely whatever happened with... But, the rebels. I hope Enu will at least be safe. Well, I hope all of them can be safe. Well, at least she won't be, that's for sure. Not too surprising. Not too surprising. General, Blind Bob, Sniff. Why? I wonder if Enu would have been saved if Liko was there. They would have at least been able to escape. Enu seems to be alive still for the moment, though. Please survive. I hope Nane will also be able to survive, but... Please, Enu, don't die on me, please. No. So Nane is alive, but wasn't able to get there to save Enu because I had her there. Is that the case? That's really sad. So I might have cost Enu's life with having Nane be imprisoned, but I just wanted the truth to be possible to be known. I didn't want her to really be imprisoned. I just wanted to... that the most important people would be able to know. I really, 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 really wish Enu will be okay, but I'm afraid it won't be the case.
The final preparations will be completed by tomorrow, Mistress.
And the ceremony?
It will begin when the moon rises on Reap Moon's Eve as planned. The engine is ready. We have accomplished everything we set out to do.
And the Prophet will be here.
So he has told us through his messengers. We have no reason to doubt his word.
This is the beginning of a new era, Sister Saya.
Indeed it
The
is,
Prophet
Mistress.
is not a good prophet.
Such a pity Harmy isn't here with us. Where is the General, Mother? Why does he not grace us with his presence?
He's away. On urgent business.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
Yes,
Mistress,
he is.
did you know about this urgent business of Harmy's?
We trust the General to set his own priorities, Sister Saya.
Of course. It is a pity, though. Great things are happening, and I'd hate for Harmy to miss out. After
Because
all,
you wish to kill him.
were the resistance to fall in his absence and the war of the Northlands won, what would remain of his legacy?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, as said, there's other choices too that I'm not sure if I like the consequences of them, like letting Brian Westhouse stay in that place to look into those research papers, but who knows.